Resident Evil Zero just isn't another outbreak. This is where the nightmare began. Before the mansion, before Raccoon City fell, there was a truth Umbrella tried to bury. Join me as we follow Rookie Stars officer Rebecca Chambers and condemned killer Billy Coen as they uncover the origins of the T-Virus and the horrors hidden in the shadows. This is That One Game Story, Resident Evil Zero.
A Midwestern town in America, Raccoon City. A solitary island far off in the sea, Rockfort Island. An island that would become the second Raccoon City, Sheena Island. There are still many unanswered questions about these seemingly unrelated yet intensely traumatic events. Though it is believed that the international enterprise Umbrella was somehow involved, little is known as to the origin of this faceless corporation. When was it established? By whom? And how was the T-Virus created? To uncover the truth, we must delve deeper into the events which transpired in the beginning, before the mansion incident.
Do you think so too?
Yeah.
Do about it.
Hold off for a while.
But I wonder how those hiring people would react to this.
Began as a simple investigation of some bizarre murders in the suburbs of Raccoon City. Nothing in our training could ever have prepared us for the nightmare that ensued. We never stood a chance.
What's going on? Engine failure. Emergency landing.
Check the current position and investigate the surrounding area.
Captain, look! Captain!
What happened?
Court order for transportation. Prisoner Billy Coen, ex-lieutenant, 26 years old. Court-martialed and sentenced to death July 22nd. Prisoners to be transferred to the Regathon base for execution.
Those poor soldiers. They were good men just doing their jobs, and that scum murdered them and escaped.
All right, everyone, let's separate and survey the area. Our friend is brutal and ruthless. Keep your guard up.
A train.
Our story begins on July 23rd, 1998, deep within the dark forests of the Arklay Mountains. A rookie medic named Rebecca Chambers has just been assigned to her first mission with STAR's Bravo team. Their objective is to investigate a series of brutal and mysterious murders that have been reported in the mountains just outside Raccoon City. While searching the area for clues, the team decides to separate, leaving Rebecca alone when she discovers something unusual. A luxury train belonging to the Umbrella Corporation, known as the Ecliptic Express. Inside, the first passenger cart is completely empty. There are no signs of any passengers, no crew, but Rebecca does notice that some of the seats are stained with blood. Something terrible has happened here. With no other leads, Rebecca cautiously moves deeper into the train, searching for any type of answers.
This is Officer Chambers from STAR's Bravo team. Please identify yourself. Is someone there?
The government has announced that it has set out to of our department. But as of 2 years ago, when several plants were set up, the local government stepped in and took over.
What just happened? I thought they were dead.
As Rebecca explores the cars, she eventually comes across a passenger's diary left behind. The journal belonged to a researcher who had been documenting the events throughout July while preparing for an investigation in the Arklay Mountains. According to the diary, the research team had been ordered to examine the ruins of a long and abandoned Umbrella laboratory. Because of this assignment, work had temporarily stopped on a bioorganic weapon project known as Type Y139. The experiment involved exposing crustaceans to the T virus. The results were disturbing. The virus caused dramatic mutations, increasing the creature's size, enhancing its brain development, and even granting it toxic properties. If controlled, the creature could become a powerful biological weapon. But the mutations also revealed a weakness in the creature's head shell. The diary also states that there were reports of strange and violent murders spreading near Raccoon City, and that the fear of the virus might already be loose. Rebecca continues her search through the train, and soon finds another document, a damage investigation orders. Though partially torn, the message reveals something important. 8 miles north of Raccoon City lies an Umbrella Management Training Facility, a location that has been shut down years ago. Now, the company was preparing to reopen it. A special First Investigation Unit had already been sent ahead to examine the site. Among those assigned to assist in the investigation was a young researcher named William Birkin. Unfortunately, the rest of the orders are torn apart, leaving Rebecca with more questions than answers. Pressing forward, Rebecca reaches the end of another train car, where she makes a grim discovery. A mutilated corpse of a train employee lies on the floor, his body violently torn apart. Clutching tightly in his hands is a train key.
Billy. Lieutenant Coen.
So, you seem to know me. Been fantasizing about me, have you?
You're the prisoner that was being transferred for execution. You were with those soldiers outside.
Oh, I see. You're with stars. Well, no offense, honey, but your kind doesn't seem to want me around, so I'm afraid our little chat time is over.
Wait! You're under arrest.
No thanks, Dollface. I've already worn handcuffs.
I could shoot, you know. Edward! Are you all right? What happened?
It's worse than... We can't. You must be careful, Rebecca. The forest is full of zombies and monsters.
Zombies and monsters.
After surviving a terrifying encounter with infected Cerberus dogs and saying a heartbreaking goodbye to her wounded teammate Edward, Rebecca continues searching for Billy, unsure whether he's an enemy or someone she might have to trust.
This is Rebecca. Over.
Rebecca, can you hear me? This is Rico. What's your location? Over.
Enrico! Hello! Can you read me? Please respond.
Rebecca, I can hear you. Now listen up. We've obtained detailed information on the fugitive from a document found in the wrecked wagon. Billy Coen killed as many as 23 people. Over.
23 people.
We have also confirmed that he was institutionalized, so keep your guard up. Can you hear me, Rebecca? Over. Stay alert, Rebecca. He wouldn't think twice before killing you.
Enrico! Captain! Hello? Hello!
It's gonna be dangerous from here on in. Why don't we cooperate?
Cooperate with you?
Listen, little girl, if you haven't noticed, there's some pretty freaked out things on this train. And I, for one, want to get out of here. I don't think we stand a chance doing it alone.
You expect me to trust you, a wanted felon? I don't need your help. I can handle this on my own. And don't call me little girl.
All right, Miss Do-It-Yourself. What should I call you?
The name is Rebecca Chambers, but that's Officer Chambers to you.
Well then, Rebecca, why don't you go and try while I wait here?
Excuse me, sir. Sir.
Are you okay? Who is that guy?
What's going on? Who's controlling the train?
Go and check out the first engine car. Listen, We gotta cooperate with each other from now on. You got that?
Well, I don't...
Clue in, girl. Or maybe you like being worm bait.
All right. But you just remember, I will shoot you if you try anything funny.
Fine. Now take these with you. If you find anything, give me a call, all right?
At some point during the chaos, the power to one of the train cars had been cut. To investigate, the two climb onto the roof of the speeding train, where they discover that a power cable had been completely disconnected. Rebecca crashes through a hatch and lands inside a locked pantry room of the train. The door is sealed shut, leaving her trapped with no way out. Searching the room for anything useful, Rebecca discovers another train key, along with a service lift. Hoping Billy can help her escape, she sends the key up through the lift. Billy retrieves it and uses it to access the conductor's office. Inside, he finds a note left behind by the train conductor. The message explains that the driver's compartment keycard is stored inside the conductor's bag, but to unlock the bag requires two different set of keys. One of those keys have been lost somewhere on the train, and without that keycard, stopping the train will be impossible. Continuing his search, Billy discovers a hidden switch that reveals a ladder leading up to the saloon car. Pressing forward, he finally finds something Rebecca can use, an ice pick. However, before Billy can return to her, using only his knife, Billy manages to defeat the creature and survive the encounter. He then returns to the service lift and sends the ice pick down to Rebecca. Using it, she finally manages to escape the pantry room. Now reunited, Rebecca and Billy continue searching the train for the missing key needed to unlock the conductor's bag. Their search eventually leads them through the cargo compartment, where they discover the first key, a golden ring. The pair makes their way towards the rear deck of the train, where they uncover an important tool, the hook shot. Using it, Rebecca climbs to the roof of the third passenger car through a broken window. From there, she spots a hole in the roof and climbs down into the car below. Inside, she encounters a lone zombie, which she quickly eliminates. Searching the room, Rebecca finds a jewelry box. Inside rests the final key, a silver ring. With both keys finally in their possession, Rebecca and Billy unlock the conductor's bag and retrieve the driver compartment's blue key card. This card will allow them to disable the electronic lock at the front of the train, granting access to the exterior corridor, and finally giving them a chance to stop the train once and for all.
This is Delta Team. We have gained control of the train. Over.
Understood.
This does not make any sense. How was the T-virus leaked? And why did it contaminate both the lab and the mansion, as well as a train almost 3 miles away?
That's irrelevant. We must make sure no knowledge of this gets out. Destroy the train. Completely. How far away are you from the nearest branch line?
About 10 minutes to...
What happened?
The train will either derail or crash. I gotta stop this thing. I'll go over to the back deck and manipulate the control panel for the brake. Then you apply the brake from here, okay?
All right. Billy,
What?
be careful.
Yeah.
Billy takes the magnetic card and heads to the back of the rear train.
This is Billy. I've engaged the control device for the brake. Over.
Roger, I'll put the brake on now.
Rebecca!
I'm here.
Are you alright? Hey, we managed to stop the train.
Yes, we managed.
We have to find a way out. The Umbrella Research Center? The first general manager, Dr. James Marcus.
Who on earth are those people?
She's just a rookie, a member of STARS.
What about the male?
I'm unfamiliar with him.
Attention. This is Dr. Marcus. Please be silent as we reflect upon our company motto. Obedience breeds discipline. Discipline breeds unity. Unity breeds power. Power is life.
Who are you?
It was I who scattered the T-virus in the mansion. Needless to say, I contaminated the train, too.
What?
Revenge. On Umbrella.
Dr. Marcus?
10 years ago, Dr. Marcus was murdered by Umbrella. You helped them, didn't you?
Billy and Rebecca find themselves trapped inside the Umbrella Executive Training Facility. With no clear escape, the two are forced to rely on each other as they move from room to room, searching for a way out, all while facing the horrors that lurk within, encountering zombies and
Rebecca!
Billy wastes no time. With precise practiced knife skills, he strikes down the creature and freeing Rebecca from its grasp.
Rebecca! Are you alright?
Yes, thank you.
Now reunited, the two press forward, searching desperately for a way out. But what they uncover is far more disturbing than they ever expected. Through scattered files and hidden records, a dark truth begins to take shape. A man named James Marcus has successfully created a new virus, the progenitor virus. Around the same time, his colleague Oswald E. Spencer revealed his ambition to build a pharmaceutical empire, a company that will soon be known as Umbrella. Spencer urges Marcus to take on a new role, as a director of a training facility. Marcus accepts, but not out of loyalty. To him, this facility was something else entirely, a private sanctuary, a place where he could continue his experiments far from prying eyes. And so on, the facility was born. Marcus ran it with an iron grip, shaping a new generation of Umbrella employees under 3 unbreakable principles: discipline, obedience, unity. But to Marcus, most of the trainees were nothing more than failures. All except 2, William Birkin and Albert Wesker. One, a brilliant mind, nicknamed Scholar Will, and the other, cold and calculating, Practical Al. Marcus saw potential in them and deliberately fueled a rivalry between the two. But behind the scenes, his obsession only grew darker. Marcus began to resent Spencer, believing the progenitor virus was being reduced to nothing more than a tool for profit. Determined to push further, he made a breakthrough. By combining the progenitor virus with the leech DNA, Marcus created something new, the T virus, T for tyrant. But the progress was slow. Testing on animals led nowhere. Marcus came to the horrifying conclusion: only humans will suffice. And so, he turned to the students. Some were unknowingly infected, tricked into handling his leech specimens in the lab. Others never had a chance. Bloodstains found in the dorm room suggest victims were left in their beds as the virus took hold. Deep within the facility, the experiments became even more grotesque. Infected students were chained to walls, forced into iron chairs, drowned by mechanical cranes, or impaled in iron maidens. Records revealed the names of the 15 students, victims whose existence was ordered to be erased. 9 were transferred to other Umbrella facilities, 2 were sent to a nearby Arclay laboratory, and 2 were preserved as specimens. And the remaining 4 disposed of. Their bodies dumped into an underground stream, one that led directly to a nearby water and treatment plant. Billy and Rebecca eventually make their way down to the facility's basement.
I'm almost there.
I'm glad I could be of service. Time to go inside.
You are wasting your time. I have already claimed this place for myself, which means you are trespassing. And I am very territorial.
It just doesn't make sense. Do you honestly believe this to be the real identity of that crazy young man? Impossible. But if somehow it is true, then Umbrella will be finished.
If the old conspiracy against Dr. Marcus is revealed, Mr. Spencer's career will be over. Not to mention ours, too. So, the time has come at last.
What are you going to do?
I will simply say goodbye to Umbrella. The biological weapon utilizing the T-virus has almost been completed. Our only remaining task is to acquire combat data.
You can't be serious. I refuse to abandon my work. I have finished the research on the T-virus, but I need a little more time to complete the more powerful G-virus.
Do as you wish. I will follow my initial plan and lure the STARS members into the mansion. Their superior combat training should make them perfect test subjects.
Fine. In the meantime, something must be done about that madman. As I recall, URC is equipped with a self-destruct device in the basement. I'll find it, set it off, and annihilate the place to nothing more than a mass of rubble.
I can't. Hold on.
Rebecca! Hang on. I'll pull you up.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. Just keeping my word. We promised to cooperate with each other. Remember?
This is Rebecca, over.
Rebecca, this is Enrico. Have you managed to locate Coen yet? Over. Rebecca, answer me.
No, sir. I have not found him yet. I'll continue to search for him, over.
Rebecca.
My first mission, and I've already disobeyed orders. So much for my great law enforcement career. Oh well, I probably won't live long enough to worry about it. Billy, I just need to know. I need to know the truth. Did you kill 23 people? I'm not going to judge you. I just want to know the truth.
It was around this time last year. Our unit was ordered to Africa to intervene in a civil war. Our mission was to raid a hideout of some guerrilla forces located deep inside the jungle. But the hideout was far away from our entry point. Some died from the heat. Others were killed by the enemy. In the end, only 4 of us survived. Only, there was no guerrilla hideout.
What do you mean?
The idiots in charge had us operating based on wrong information. But we couldn't just go back home empty-handed, oh no. Our leader ordered us to attack an innocent village.
Get rid of them! Kill them all!
Please, sir! Ceasefire immediately!
Shut up! Do it!
No! Don't! Stop!
So did you execute those innocent people?
Forget about it. Doesn't matter anymore. That was then, this is now. Besides, you said you wouldn't judge me.
I'm not judging you, but it does matter. Look, now my people think you killed those MPs in the van, but I don't think you did. It was those zombie dogs, right? When they attacked the van, you were able to escape. Isn't that right?
You don't get it. I've only got 2 choices left. Either report to the Marines and serve out my sentence, or keep on running for as long as I can. That's all.
With the two reunited, they press on, desperately searching for a way out. Their path soon leads them to a strange telescoping control panel, engraved with 3 fundamental principles of the training facility. It's not just a display, it's a puzzle. Realizing what needs to be done, Billy and Rebecca scour the facility and manage to recover all 3 of the required tablets. Billy and Rebecca press forward along the newly revealed path, eventually arriving at an old abandoned chapel. But they are far from alone. From above, a giant infected bat swoops down in a sudden attack. After a fierce and desperate struggle, one of them manages to take down the creature. In the aftermath, they discover something unexpected, a hidden elevator tucked away within the chapel. Without hesitation, they take it, descending into the shadows of a secret underground laboratory once built by Dr. James Marcus for his experiments with the T-virus. Inside, the two decide to split up. Rebecca explores the B1 level while Billy adventures deeper into B2. Both search for clues and, more importantly, a way out. What they find is horrifying. Rebecca comes across a research room filled with human bodies suspended in glass tubes, and their organs removed and stored in other containers. Shelves are stacked with dangerous chemicals, and the operating area is soaked in blood. Piece by piece, the truth begins to surface. Dr. James Marcus, the brilliant but twisted scientist behind it all, disappeared 10 years ago. Officially, his research vanished with him, but beneath the training facility, reality is far darker. Marcus had been conducting horrifying experiments with the progenitor virus, using Umbrella personnel as unwilling test subjects. At least 20 victims had been silenced to protect the company's secrets. And even though Marcus himself was gone, his work had not died. The facility is now overrun by monstrous results of his experiments. Before his disappearance, Marcus had created what he called his children, leeches infected with the T-virus. He sealed them inside a special capsule, one that could only be opened with a careful crafted stripping agent, a safeguard to prevent anyone, even Umbrella, from reclaiming his creation. Logs reveal the horrifying history. In 1978, Marcus began experiment on leeches with the virus. They grew and reproduced at a terrifying speed, developing violent instincts, feeding, hunting, and even turning on each other in an act of cannibalism. But that was only the beginning. Over time, the leeches evolved. They learned, adapt, coordinated their attacks. Eventually, they abandoned their primal instincts, functioning as a single, ununified organism, moving with terrifying purpose and efficiency. Marcus became obsessed as their intelligence grew. He even considered using humans as a live food source. By June of that year, the experiments had reached a horrifying tipping point. The leeches began to mimic Marcus, not just in behavior, but in form, and it was then that he stopped seeing them as experiments and began calling them his children. Meanwhile, Billy and Rebecca continued their desperate search, communicating and passing items through a small elevator chute between floors. Even while separated, they worked together, piecing together the clues of Marcus' experiments. Through careful exploration, Rebecca manages to craft a stripping agent needed to open Marcus' sealed capsule, allowing them to use the leech to get into Marcus' office, where Billy uncovers an old photograph.
Judging from the age, that guy could be Marcus's son or grandson.
As Rebecca continues searching, she comes across a BOW report. The pages reveal a chilling truth. The progenitor virus is unstable. Tests on animals have all failed. Creatures became violent, unpredictable, and impossible to control. The conclusion is horrifyingly clear. For the research to succeed, humans must be used as test subjects. Meanwhile, Billy uncovers something else.
Maybe I could use this.
Rebecca here, over.
Billy, I found something here that might make you happy. It's an aerial cable car.
Really? That's great. Now we can get out.
Yep, let's regroup as soon as possible. Over.
Roger.
The two finally meet back up and manage to get the cable car working, their only way forward. Rebecca narrowly escapes the mimic's deadly grasp. Frantically, she's able to get the cable cart moving again, putting distance between herself and the relentless terror behind her. Rebecca now finds herself inside what appears to be a deserted factory. She finds a control panel room, taking a moment to catch her breath, her mind racing. Billy is still out there, alone. Determined, Rebecca presses onward. Soon she discovers a factory key. With it, she's able to activate the train elevator.
Don't shoot! You're alive.
Are you okay, Rebecca?
Where is everybody?
They should have arrived here before me. Haven't you seen them? That's unfortunate. If we go straight from here, we should arrive at an old mansion which Umbrella uses for research. Come on, let's go.
Wait! I've got to find Billy.
Billy Coen? You mean you found that criminal?
Yes, but we got separated and...
No point worrying about him. He won't make it. Come on, let's go.
Sir, please. I need to find him. Don't worry, I'll catch up with you.
Rebecca... All right. Just be careful.
I never saw him again.
Rebecca locates an elevator key, and as she attempts to use the key,
What is that?
Rebecca manages to take down the tyrant, her heart pounding as the colossal threat finally falls. With the danger behind her, she takes the elevator to level 4.
Playtime is over. You and your friends no longer amuse me. Good riddance. Now nothing will stop me from getting my revenge.
Rebecca now finds herself in the Arclay treatment plant. She makes her way from room to room until...
Billy!
Rebecca, where am I?
You're safe now. Are you okay? Huh? What could have done this?
They must have been used as test subjects in Marcus's research. He must have kept messing around with the mother virus.
Billy?
With Billy and Rebecca reunited, the two press forward, determined to find a way out of the treatment plant. But the deeper they go, the more disturbing the truth becomes. As they search for an exit, They come across a series of documents left by those who weren't lucky enough to escape. One report tells the story of a soldier sent into the facility without ever being told the truth. He writes about being ambushed by horrifying creatures, things no one had warned him about. To him, this wasn't an accident, it was planned. Someone had deliberately unleashed the virus. As the situation spirals out of control, his words grow more desperate. Survival is no longer priority. Instead, he is left with a final tragic decision. Use his last bullet on himself or on a friend who has already been infected. Billy and Rebecca push deeper into the plant, unaware of what's waiting for them ahead. The duo manages to defeat the tyrant once and for all. With the relentless creature finally vanquished, Billy and Rebecca press on, navigating the corridors of the plant and confronting any horrors that dare to stand in their path, determined to make it out alive.
Welcome, young ones. So glad you have joined the party. You are the guests of honor. After all, it's your wake.
Who are you? Dr. Marcus?
No, you can't be. What's going on?
10 years ago, Spencer had me assassinated.
Time to die, Doctor.
I will take over your research.
Wesker, Birkin.
However, something wondrous happened. It took the T-virus inside of my queen years to procreate my new life.
I live. Now I will have my revenge on Umbrella, and the world will burn in an inferno of hate.
You'll pay for what you've done.
We'll see which one of us is gonna die.
With the Queen Leech finally defeated, Billy and Rebecca uncover a shaft key hidden within the aftermath. One last piece standing between them and escape. With no time to waste, they use it to activate a nearby cargo elevator.
It's the Queen!
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Who activated the self-destruct system?
Come on, can't this thing move any faster?
Billy and Rebecca work together to put the Queen Leech down once and for all.
Billy! Can't handle sunlight. We need to open the windows!
Follow me! You work on the windows.
Got it.
I'll use my charm to distract Her Majesty.
Billy launches an all-out assault on the Queen Leech, throwing everything he has at the creature to keep it away from Rebecca. Meanwhile, Rebecca races across the heliport, unlocking each gate one by one, fighting against time as the mechanisms slowly begin to open. Together in one final push, they overcome the nightmare, thus bringing that one game story to a close.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Billy!
Hey, Queenie! Feast on this! Rebecca, hurry!
Hey, that must be the old mansion that Enrico was talking about. I guess it's time to say goodbye. Officially, Lieutenant Billy Coen is dead.
Yeah, I'm just a zombie now. Thank you, Rebecca.